Not sure if I've ever showed you, but this is my lab of past glories and questionable decisions. The DIY supplies and filming equipment room. Ready to get teleported back into your childhood? Here are the artifacts of a time when I thought glue guns were the solution to all of life's problems. So you remember my not so secret love affair with glitter, right? I mean, who could forget? I've hoarded more glitter than a squirrel preparing for a sparkly apocalypse. If glitter was a currency, I'll be the eccentric billionaire living in a shiny, reflective mansion. Every color, every size, if it sparkles, I probably got it. It's like I thought glitter was going extinct and only I had the power to save it. Saw some glitter online, clicked buy before my brain could process. Accidentally bumped into it in a store, it ended up in my basket faster than you can say shiny obsession. The result, if you need glitter, hit me up. I've got enough to share with you, your friends, and possibly even your pets. Now, I've done many crafts involving glitter, but there was one that really stood out, the legendary glitter lips. Oh yes, we're diving back into that chapter of my life. I started with the base of black eyeliner on my lips. With that trick alone, I thought I have revolutionized the makeup world. And then came the glitter. Now, opening this container is like opening Pandora's box, but instead of unleashing evil into the world, you're unleashing lifetime supply of sparkles into your life. And by life, I mean your bed, your shoes, probably your toothbrush, and yes, even your cereal. Glitter is an invasive species. Makes you wonder if your house has been visited by a fairy with glitter shedding problem. It flies everywhere. You've been warned. 7 years later, but better late than never. Just last week, I completed a 4-month detox cleanse for my rosacea, and now I'm willingly consuming glittery plastic. What do we think? Well, despite the very real possibility of finding glitter in my food for months to come, I have to say it looks freaking awesome. Am I slightly uncomfortable? Absolutely, but beauty is pain, and in this case, beauty is also incredibly sparkly. So if you ever need any shiny dust, do let me know. I have enough for this life and 5 after. Can you take glitter with you when you reincarnate? Asking for a friend. Actually, I need to Google that. But let's face it, the web can be a wild west of weirdos and cyber criminals. So we need to protect ourselves, and that's where Surfshark comes in. Surfshark VPN is that one friend who insists on walking you home at night so no creeps follow you, except it's for your online life. It keeps your online identity safe as it encrypts all the chit-chat between your device and the internet, keeping your personal tea from being spilled all over the cyber table. For me, this is especially crucial when using public Wi-Fi on my phone because I have access to all the important apps here. Knowing that Surfshark's got my back is like having a warm, fuzzy blanket of security wrapped around my digital life. Surfshark has over 3,000 servers in 100 countries, so you can change your virtual location to any of those and enjoy the content from around the world. I'm a big Eurovision Song Contest fan. We're talking beyond the grand finale. I dive deep into the national finals across Europe because why settle for only the main dish when you can have the appetizers too? But here's the twist. I'm located in Portugal, so I'm staring at a "You shall not pass" sign on almost every Eurovision national selection that is not Portugal. Major buzzkill. But with a flick of my Surfshark VPN wand, I'm teleporting myself across Europe, rooting for my favorites and critiquing performances like I'm the Simon Cowell of Eurovision. Surfshark isn't just a VPN, it is my VIP pass to the Eurovision universe. I have noticed that TikTok tends to promote the content locally from where it's uploaded. People here mostly consume Portuguese-speaking content, so it works best for me if I change my location to UK or US and then upload my TikToks. And the best part, one account keeps all your gadgets safe. Your PC, your iPad, your phone, even that smart fridge that keeps judging your midnight snack choices. If you want to give Surfshark a try, then use my discount code BEAUTYCORNER to get an extra 3 months for free. They also offer a 30-day money-back guarantee, so there really is no risk to try it out. Just click the link in the description box or scan the QR code that's on the screen. And now, armed with our digital shield, let's dive back into those DIY antiques. Aha, what do we have here? An artifact from the past, a treasure, or a craftastrophe waiting to be rediscovered? Besides glitter, I also loved nail polish. But not just to apply it on the nails. Boring. Think more like combining nail polish and hair hacks. No, I wasn't that crazy. I'm talking about painting bobby pins with nail polish. I've discovered the way to turn these disappear faster than my will to exercise hair accessories into something that may just be worthy of a Paris fashion show. Or, you know, at least make them cool enough to not get lost in the void with all my missing socks. Just as we did back then, I'm choosing the brightest, most obnoxious colors that I can find. We're talking neon greens that could guide ships home on a foggy night, pinks so bright they'd make a flamingo squint, and blues that make you wonder if they're the reason the sky's been looking kind of dull lately. But we're not hitting the brakes just yet. Let's add polka dots, and because no project of mine is complete without a sprinkle or a full-on shower of sparkle, we're diving back into the glitter. But fear not, my sparkly comrades, this time the glitter is safely imprisoned within the confines of nail polish. That's right, a glitter top coat that won't unleash a sparkly chaos across your earthly possessions. These bobby pins went from please hide me in your hair cause I'm embarrassingly plain to display me proudly for I'm a masterpiece. Okay folks, hold on to your hair ties and prepare for revelation, because my love for this hack is so deep that I'm gonna take it up a notch. Why stop at bobby pins, right? How about these plain silver clips? Currently they're as exciting as watching the paint dry, which ironically is what we're about to do, but in a fun way. Now, we've all seen those fancy colorful hair clips in stores, the ones that scream I'm stylish but also I cost more than your lunch. Yeah, those. But why break the bank when you can DIY your way to trendiness? These plain silver clips that you can snag for a mere $1 are about to get a Cinderella treatment they deserve. And all it takes is a few strategic swipes of nail polish. Let's paint our way to a more colorful, stylish world, one hair clip at a time. Oh, the galaxy phase. It was more than just a phase. It was an all-consuming cosmic craze. But who am I if not someone who takes an obsession to astronomical levels? Obviously, we cannot just orbit around the idea and not create a galaxy hair clip, right? This kind of cosmic jewel could easily zap away $5 in a store, but us, oh no, we make it practically for free. How about claw clips, you ask? I got you. Anything else you'd like me to paint using nail polish? I mean, it's not like I'm using my extensive collection for my nails anymore. Ever since I discovered the amount of toxins stored in this shiny bottle, my nails have been as bare as my fridge on a grocery day. Next, my daring DIYers, we're venturing into the treacherous and often unpredictable territory of DIY fashion hacks. Remember these shorts? At first glance, you would think Mother Nature played a cruel joke on me during that time of the month, but no, this splotchy masterpiece was all my doing. The original plan, watermelon shorts. I probably saw them on Pinterest floating there all cute and doable, whispering, come on, it's easy peasy. Oh, how naive I was. So I armed myself with green paint and masking tape, the latter supposed to act as a barrier, a silent guardian, telling the paint this far, no further. But did the paint listen? Absolutely not. It went on a joyride, completely ignoring my pathetic attempts at boundaries. This little experiment taught me a valuable lesson about my grasp on physics, or the lack thereof. Instead of chic, summer-ready watermelon pear, I gave birth to period-proof shorts. When life gives you lemons, or in this case, a DIY disaster, you pivot. So instead of watermelon seeds, I slapped on some studs and strutted around pretending this punk rock period look was my vision all along. I even got a penny board to complete the cool girl facade for this video. Spoiler alert, that board and I had a brief one-time romance. It's been packed in the garage ever since. But now, moment of truth. Trying these bad boys on after probably 8 years. They still fit sort of a bit tight, and oh, these studs, they are now doubling as leg exfoliators. I am officially retiring these shorts into the what was I thinking section of the closet. Too old for this? Maybe. Too wise to know better? Absolutely. Farewell DIY fashion hack, you are a learning curve in more ways than one. We're taking a trip down the memory lane, revisiting the DIYs that made you question my sanity and my understanding of basic physics. And because I love nothing more than to flirt with disaster, we're going to attempt to revive those relics of the past. We're about to find out if the past me really was the DIY queen she thought she was, or was she just a master of disaster? And for that, we need fuel. Cheers! It's time. We're about to jump headfirst into the chaotic wonderland of school supply DIYs. Over the past decade, I've been on a marathon churning out not one, not 10, but probably 100 of different school DIYs and hacks. We've seen it all, from the pinnacle of cuteness to the depths of what in the crafty heck was I thinking. It's been a roller coaster of glitter, glue sticks, and sometimes sheer crafting madness. But today, we're spotlighting a real gem from my crafting archives, the DIY spray blow pen. Picture this, I'm wandering through the aisles of a craft store and there it is, shining like a beacon of creative potential, a spray blow pen. You just blow into it and bam, a mesmerizing spray of color appears. Obviously, I got them because who wouldn't? But then my DIY brain kicked in, whispering, why don't you make your own? So, challenge accepted. To pull off this DIY, we're gonna need steady hands and eagle eyes. Think surgical precision with crafty flair minus the years in med school. So here's the game plan. You're gonna sneak up on that pan like a ninja in the night, pop it open at the back and liberate that ink tube. Give it a salute and a cheeky thanks, but your services are no longer required before you toss it into the void of no return. Then pull out the felt tip, wave goodbye to it as you throw it into the pan's big end. Mission accomplished, team. You've got yourself your very own DIY spray blow pen ready to jazz up your notes with a spritz of creativity. But wait, there's a plot twist. Recently, I've leveled up this hack by mixing not one, but two colors. Imagine the struck faces of my highlighters as I perform this alchemical experiment. Yellow and pink living together in one marker housing, ready to create a sunset-hued masterpiece with just a puff of breath. The result? A spray of color that looks like a unicorn sneeze in the best possible way. So you see, not all my DIYs were contenders for what was I thinking Hall of Fame. But this next one definitely was. This brilliant story features a protagonist you wouldn't expect. A pencil eraser turned eyeliner stamp. Yeah, you heard that right. Let's dive into the thought process, shall we? Because believe it or not, there was a thought process behind this. My brain did a thing. Oh no. It went, hey, what if we create a killer thumbnail featuring a big eye, a sleek cat eyeliner, and a casual pencil just chilling next to it? And I said, amazing idea. Because in a wild world of YouTube, you sometimes have to craft a thumbnail so intriguing that it practically begs for a click and then somehow conjure up a video that lives up to that hype. So there I was, faced with a challenge worthy of a DIY MacGyver. How do I transform this humble eraser atop a pencil into a stamp capable of delivering the perfect cat eyeliner? Sounds like a mission for, well, not exactly Mission Impossible, but close. Spoiler alert, while it worked like a charm on my hand, my eyelids begged to differ. They were like, nice try, but let's not. Okay, why is this low-key working now? At least from far away. Anyway, 7 years back, I could not make it work, but in a bold move, I still showcased this eyebrow-raising DIY in my video, clinging to my thumbnail dreams. And oh, did you notice? The feedback was a mix of amusement, disappointment, and the kind of anger reserved for cancelled TV shows. And here I am with hand on heart, pleading guilty to the charge of crafty crimes against eyeliner. Oopsie. But fear not, my fellow DIY disaster survivors, because after that I presented you a hack so glorious that it might have just erased all the memories of the past crafting mishaps. The golden ticket, turning your hair into a rainbow with nothing but the eyeshadow. Yep, you're not hallucinating. Eyeshadow, my friends. But it has to be pigmented, so potent that you could probably see it from space. Do not try rubbing some washed out, barely there shadow on your hair and then waltzing back to me wondering why your hair isn't channeling the rainbow. Let me lay it down once more, loud and clear. Pigment is the key. We're talking rich, vibrant, doesn't know the meaning of subtle kind of color. Without it, you're just giving your hair a very confusing, very ineffective pep talk. Here's the drill. Grab a chunk of your hair, hold that eyeshadow like it's a magic wand, and sweep it down your hair, casting a spell of vibrant colors with every stroke. And a little spell of hair loss, but that's besides the point. Sure, you'll end up with hands that look like they've been finger painting with unicorns and the sweatpants ready to wash, but the result? Hair that makes you look like you just stepped out of a fairy tale, and honestly, it's a fair trade-off. But also, wearing white clothes for DIYing, have we not learned anything in the past 10 years? And before my dark-haired beauties start crying in resignation, let me calm you down real quick. This hack works on all hair colors. That's right, every single one. Big shout out to my human guinea pigs, Miss Teacher, who now sports ethereal pink locks, Maya, who's rocking the ocean in her hair, and Katie, who's serving a pastel mermaid. Thanks to their bravery, we now know the true reach of this hack. So armed with this knowledge and the power to transform in a unicorn on a whim, can we all agree to move past my previous DIY misadventures? After all, who needs a perfect eyeliner stamp when you can have hair that's a conversation starter? Let's spread some colors of forgiveness, shall we? 11 years ago, I embarked on a YouTube journey armed with nothing but a camera and a dream. I decided that internet was severely lacking my makeup expertise, despite not knowing the difference between a foundation and a foot cream until I was a solid 25. That's when I bought my first foundation, and by 26, I was ready to enlighten the world with my makeup wisdom that no one wanted to watch. I don't blame you. Realizing that my future as a beauty guru was as bright as a burnt-out light bulb, I pivoted to nail art. Now, if I told you that my experience with nail art was as rich as my experience with space travel, then you'd get the picture. My debut was less nail art and more nail don't, but we all start somewhere, right? Then came the plot twist no one saw coming. Not even me. Desperate times call for desperate measures, I whispered as I swiped some hair from my boyfriend's head to craft a DIY makeup brush. The internet had a field day roasting me for it, but hey, love me or hate me, at least you were paying attention. And wanna know a secret? It was his idea. Seeing me struggle in a beauty guru sea without a paddle, he threw me a hair wrap. Talk about relationship goals. Miraculously, things began to look up. My nail art went from "what is that?" to "whoa, is that really your work?" And just like that, I found my groove in a golden era of YouTube DIY, riding the way from friendship bracelets and custom tees to the wild frontiers of edible makeup and classroom candy smuggling. A journey from crafting innocence to DIY madness. A testament to a DIY enthusiast who maybe, just maybe, went a tad overboard. But hey, in the world of DIY, is there really such thing as too much? Let's not answer that, but rather chat about the time when my DIY adventures reached what might just be the pinnacle of what the heck territory. In a moment of what can only be described as sheer culinary curiosity gone wrong, I decided desserts need more air. Balloons, to be precise. But why? Excellent question, and to be honest, I'm still asking myself the same thing. It all started when I saw internet collectively lose its mind over balloon slime. My brain did the thing. Oh gosh, there we go again. He whispered, "Sarah, sweetie, let's do something different. You're not about that slime life, but sweets, that's your arena." And thus, the balloon dessert concept was inflated. Pun intended. So, what do you get when you mix the two? Apparently, a highly questionable dessert adventure that's 1 part sugar, 1 part plastic, and 100% a bad idea. The aftermath? Let's just say if you ever wanted to see what 100,000 sprinkles unleashed in an apartment looks like, I got you covered. It's the kind of mess that not only gets you an instant grounded for life card, but also leaves you questioning your life choices. And now, the $1 million question. Should that video be deleted from my channel, condemned to the digital void where all the cringeworthy content goes to die? Yeah. Probably. But then again, it's a hallmark of our journey through the wilderness of the DIY experiment, a bittersweet reminder that not all that glitters is gold and not all that sweet is, well, balloon safe. Let's continue the journey to the why on earth corner of my DIY universe. So remember that legendary eyeliner stamp debacle? Well, it's about to get a run for its money with our next act. Sneaking gum to school via pencil top. Yes. That's where we landed, folks. And before you get too attached to Katie, the mysterious gum smuggling accomplice, spoiler alert, it was just me in a blue wig. I realized that some of you still thought that I actually have friends. So why, oh why, were I and me disguised as Katie smuggling gum into class that was in reality just a corner of my living room? Why was I engaging in a snack espionage against myself dressed as teacher, flipping roles like a one-woman circus act? Well, because you love this calories ate it up. And let's not gloss over the fact that it paid my bills for a good chunk of time, which is like striking gold in today's economy. But here's a pro tip from someone who's been there, done that. Let's not try and sneak candy to class. Heck, let's just rethink sugar altogether. Once upon a time, I was a sugar enthusiast, until my skin decided to rebel and gift me rosacea. All thanks to my gut throwing a yeast and fungal fiesta with, you guessed it, sugar as the main course. But hey, that's a saga for another video. Until then, keep your spirits high and your pencils gum-free. Okay, I thought this is not gonna work and it's totally working. Don't forget to click the link in the description and use my code BEAUTYCORNER to get 3 months of Surfshark for free. Okay, bye!